Congratulations.
You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say sushi, sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say sushi, sake hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Now you can say, hey.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high.
Are you smoking your
Try to
songs?
keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Will you please stop?
Get on board. We're soaring on top of the world.
Black Sheep, quit your job.
You're fired!
Congratulations.
How's everyone doing today? Today is an American Day. We are going to talk about our hobbies outside of gaming. Some of us have sexy hobbies, some of us have dirty hobbies. But together, we have created a community full of hobbies. Today, we will discuss all of my hobbies on this table behind me. Plus all of your hobbies. Yes, that's an arcade machine I built. Hobbies. That's a lot of hobbies behind me. I got some hobbies. All right. How's everyone doing today on this fine Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? I don't know if it's Tuesday. How is everyone doing today? We've got Cosmic. We've got Black Sheep, which I will message you, don't worry. Raw Dakota, Gears Fan, The Booch. We got some Nightmare Style Jack here. By the way, thank you to Question Mark who gave us a membership, and Raw Dakota who already started the membership. Lunacy as usual, and Gothy, thank you for the support as well. We've got Gothy here, Raw Dakota, and question marks. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Green Mind is here. Brandon Martin, what's going on, dude? Alice, nice to see you. We've got Myth here. We've got the Contact Factory. Haven't seen you before on the channel, at least not that I remember. Not that I remember much. Drummer Punk, I'm going to come down to your house and spend all the money you save for your house on myself. Thank you. Mike McCarthy, what's up? My hobbies are masturbation, cooking, and spending too much money. Not always separately. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit too much information, Mike. I appreciate you. Game Freak says, going to nap now. Well, thanks for tuning in and watching for 5 minutes.
You're fired.
You know, you ask these people. You ask them to support your content. You wake up early, you set up a table for them. You see this table? And what do? They come to your stream and take naps.
You're fired.
Congratulations.
Okay. Somebody already asked, so I'll let you know right now. We are at 876 members, 877 members now. Thank you for the support, Black Sheep. Appreciate you. Yes, I will get back to you. I will definitely be seeing you in a few days, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how the death threats are going. Is this a train? We just started. What is happening? Drummer Punk with a gifted? 4 gifted already. We've been here for 5 minutes. Road to 2K members. Yeah. That, I don't know if we'll ever do that. That's very hard. I'm hard. You're hard. Let's go. You guys are, it's Tuesday. Why is there a train on Tuesday? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. All right. The train. All right, the train's over. Congratulations to everybody that was on that train. All 2 of you, Black Sheep and Drummer Punk.
Congratulations.
Drummer Punk, stop spending money on me or you will not be able to afford a new house. If you're just watching on VOD, we're going to have a discussion about outside hobbies that have nothing to do with video games, which is not true. Some of them have to do with video games, but you'll have to fucking deal with it. Robert Riviera is here. Nice to see you. Nice to see your beard. So, behind me, I've got a video game stack over there, but we're not going to talk about that today. Nope. We are talking about something that I've wanted to talk about. By the way, thank you, Black Sheep, for the hot dog. I appreciate that. I've wanted to talk about this for a while because there's a lot of, there's a lot of people that watch just because of the video games. There's some people that watch me because they like how crazy I am. The camera's tilted. It's pissing me off. Let me fix it. There we go. It's level now. That's much better. Black Sheep with $1.50 and a hot dog. Thank you. Mike McCarthy, appreciate you. Says, love you, mate. But need some bed. Nighty night. Dude, who said you could go to bed? Mike, you better not go to bed.
You're
Love
fired.
your mate. Need my bed, but appreciate you NN.
Mike, thank you, dude. I appreciate your support as always, man. Mike, if you haven't noticed this, but Mike in the chat has a blue Triforce next to his name. Do you know what that is? That is lunacy. Mike has been a member to my channel since, I don't know, years. 24 months. He's been a member for 2 years. Look, he's got the blue Triforce. Thank you, dude. He's the only, I think he might be the only blue boy. We got this drummer here who's going to have a fight with Drummer Punk later in the chat. We got Bulk Hogan. Listen, Bulk Hogan, shit on my chest. Nish, Nish has only 2 years. And Matteo, Doom Mama, where the hell have you been? You're fired.
You're
Congratulations.
And DJ Sus, you're also fired.
You're fired.
Sick of your bullshit. Love you, though. So, this drummer says, is it cool that you and Rich are cool now? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say the word cool. I would say that we've both decided to not talk about each other, which I've said multiple times on my streams. So, you know, if you want to call it cool, I guess you could say it's cool, but I mean, there's nothing to talk about anymore. We've went over that a million times. So, Cypher, what's up? We got King of Les here. Mike Shane, what's up? Appreciate you. We also got the Content Factory. Says, hey Jay, Pacific Drive when? Maybe I'll play that on stream again. That was actually a lot of fun. I'm actually growing breasts, so I gotta lose those before I play more video games. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. So, behind me, a table of my hobbies, which we're gonna get into. I've got quite a few different things behind me, from board games to manga, to the arcade machine I built, to film gear, some comics, some collectible stuff. So we're going to go through it all on today's stream. And I'd like to hear back from you guys. What are your hobbies? And obviously, as we go, we can discuss your hobbies as well. So let me know in the chat what your hobbies are outside of gaming, because gaming takes up a lot of time. And sometimes we want to step away from the internet and go outside, or we want to do something else. SG says making money is his hobby. Hello? Yeah, SG's making money? Yep. Okay. I'll ask him. Yep, no problem. That was Terrence. He wants to know if he could borrow $5.
Congratulations.
All right. Thanks, Mike McCarthy, once again. Miss says your milk is coming in. I don't know what that means. Doesn't milk usually go out? King of Les says, I used to do a lot of 3D printing, but that's fallen off for me. Edward says, I play fetch with my dog. Nice. Is that a hobby, though? I guess it's a hobby. Slade, what's up, dude? Serial Vapor says, I hardly have time to game, let alone have other hobbies. Well, you're fired.
You're fired.
Lazy Jawa says, I read a lot. Dude, I never got into reading hardcore. Stamp collecting, says Bram Noodles. That's a cool one. That's like a universal hobby that a lot of people have had in life, are stamp collecting. And I kind of get that to a certain degree. Kind of, you know, it's hard to do because there's so many of them from different states. And Art Grant says, I sell stuff on eBay as a hobby. Nice. Side hustle is always good. I'm working on a side hustle right now with real estate stuff, photography, and we'll see how that goes. Jason Knowing says collecting Pokemon cards. Now let's talk about that for a second. I never got into Pokemon. For some odd reason, I was too old when it came out.
Hello again. How
Hello.
may I haunt you? So
my
what
ass.
is the plan for NY meetups? Just want to make sure I don't miss anything if you are traveling to my region.
Spookster, did you not message me on Discord? I think you did. So, if you're from the Long Island area, message me on Discord. That's the best I could say. I'm not going to say anything else about meetups in New York. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be in Long Island shooting a documentary. So if you're in that state, New York City, in Long Island area, message me on the Discord. There could be a possible thing happening. Maybe not. I don't know. Probably not.
Hobbies are vinyl record collecting. I do Mile of Music in Wisconsin for 4 days music. Is playtime Appleton. I do photography or the event. I
Nice.
also fix electronics for friends.
Cody has been a member now for 5 months. Vinyl collecting is something I wanted to get into, but it started to get expensive. Azeroth, what's up, dude? Or woman. I don't know if you're a woman or a man. I don't know. Not that it even matters. Yeah, vinyl collecting for video game soundtracks is something I always wanted to get into. When I was a young kid, I remember walking around flea markets in the small town where I used to live called Barrie, Ontario. And there was records everywhere. And I remember seeing the record score for E.T., for Close Encounters, for Jaws. You know, obviously somebody had a John Williams collection on the table. I regret so much not getting into collecting vinyl when I was young. Yeah, I grew up in Barrie, Ontario. Ugh. I have the Bloodborne soundtrack on vinyl. Dude, I'd kill for that. That's amazing, dude. Vapor says, do you remember Pogs? Yes. I actually, why do I have a Pog collection or something? Why do I have Pogs here? Am I dreaming, or did somebody give me a Pog collection, or did something weird happen? I don't know. So yeah, vinyl collecting was something I always wanted to get into, but when I got older, it just became too expensive. Now it's like $50, $60, $70 for one record. You know, I'd love to collect all the Nine Inch Nail vinyl. That would be incredible. You do photography for an event. That's nice too, Cody. I'll talk about that in a second.
My hobbies are gaming, music, golf, and driving. I also like collecting Muppet stuff, and I've recently got into watching movies again. Great Scott!
Nice. Back to the Future reference. Glamorous Frog has now been a member for 5 months. Thank you so much for the support. Your hobbies are gaming, which I think all of us can relate to. Music. I got into playing guitar in 1994. I got my first Fender back then. Driving is a
My
hobby?
hobbies are playing drums, research, or keeping up in my focus of science.
Nice.
I'm into gaming, fixing computers, streaming, hiking,
stream?
and exercise.
Nice. Drummer Punk. I'll get to you in a second. Just going to finish off. Well, that sounds sexy. I'm going to finish off Glamorous Frog here. Glamorous Frog likes to collect Muppet stuff, which is pretty cool. The Muppets are sort of like dying as we go into the future here. I don't think a lot of young kids know who the Muppets are. I grew up watching like the Muppet Babies and obviously all the Muppet movies. So that has some sort of sentimental value to me as well. So I could relate to that one. You just got back into watching movies, which is interesting. I can't imagine my life without films because I use them to escape just as much as I use video games to escape. So it's interesting that you got back into movies. Let me know in the chat, or just let me know in general, wherever. What are some of your favorite films that you've been watching lately, Glamorous? And then going to Drummer Punk, your hobbies are drums?
Congratulations.
What gave that away? You focus on science, which is interesting. I've dabbled into science before. I've put different colored lubes on my dick. Is that silence? Science, I mean? Well, it was silent when I did it because the women tied up couldn't speak.
Tell me your sexual hobbies.
I just did. I just accidentally did tell my sexual hobbies. Sexual hobbies include edging. I don't think I have any other sexual hobbies. Edging. That's just one of them. So Slade, thank you. I hope you can edge tonight with yourself.
Congratulations.
Research, keeping up with your focus on science. What does that mean? What does that mean? You focus on your science. What does that mean? You're into gaming, fixing computers. Well, you should have been here about 2 months ago when mine got hacked. So congratulations, drummer.
Congratulations.
You're also into streaming and hiking. I love hiking. I just don't like walking.
Congratulations.
And exercise. I like exercise too. I went biking the other day and realized that my back is broken, basically. Walt in the chat says, I weirdly like collecting Blu-rays and 4Ks. I have the biggest Blu-ray collection in my bedroom. It's just a giant wall of plastic. I spent thousands of dollars on it. I don't know why. I'm not going to be showing any of those today because I've shown it on stream before. So thank you, It's Cody and Glamorous for being members for 5 months now. Spookster Vibes, thank you. And Drummer Punk, thank you for sharing your hobbies here. And Slade, thank you for telling us about your sexual hobbies, hopefully. Half my stuff is sealed. Walt, dude, half my Blu-rays and I don't collect DVDs. Something about DVDs I just hate, just because they're so old now. But all of my my horror collection, a lot of it is sealed as well. Drummer says, do you ever find the hacker? No. We have not found the hacker. Walt says, I look down at DVDs. I do too. Mr. Williams says, I still collect Blu-rays. I do as well. Mostly just horror Blu-rays. I do not buy anything that I kind of want now. I only spend money now on things that I need, which is kind of getting rare for me. There's going to be a few games I play in the next month, like Black Myth, whatever the fuck it's called, Human Monkey game. I look forward to playing that on stream. Other than that, I don't really have anything I spent. Well, I also collect horror movie t-shirts. You probably
We have a hobby of haunting you. Anyway, us ghosts here love watching you stream.
Jay's Attic Ghost donated. Thank you. Says, we have a hobby of haunting you. Listen, I wish that if there was an entity in this church, that it would just fucking attack me already. Do something. Throw a book at my head. Anything. Do something interesting. I'm sick of your bullshit up there. Ghost, attic thing. Attack me. Anyways. Cyril Vapor says, somebody from Germany is calling me. What kind of porn are you into over there? You're into that German porn, aren't you?
Make my grandma edge.
As an American, I feel a duty to make Slade's grandmother edge. Not only will she edge, it will be filmed. I don't know what to say about this one. That's going nowhere. That's going nowhere. Slade, thank you for the support. Shout out to your grandmother who's edging. I almost said death, but that's a bad joke. I apologize for that one. Slade, I hope your grandmother's gonna live another 30 years.
All my hobbies
canceled.
make me poor. Working on my truck, collecting and shooting guns, anim figures, and as you know, 3D printing.
Shout out to Slade's grandmother who's dead apparently.
Congratulations.
It's a bad joke, I know. You guys know I'm full of comedy and humor. I'm sure Slade knows it was a joke. If he doesn't know it was a joke, I apologize for nothing.
You're fired.
Cream.
Mike in the chat says, what's up, Jay? I'll tell you what's up. A lot of fucking dust. Raw Dakota says, all of my hobbies make me poor. Same here. Working on my truck. What do you do to your truck? You install cages and trapdoors. Collecting and shooting guns. Remind me to never go to Raw Dakota's house.
Congratulations.
And anime figures. That's a cool one. I wish I could get into that a little bit more, but money. And as you know, 3D printing. Yes, Raw Dakota printed a stick that I used to beat the shit out of Murray. I do have sad news, though. Today is, what is it, Tuesday at 5 o'clock. And we have 0 contact with Murray today. No messages, no I miss you, no hello. So I guess she's broken up with me.
You're fired!
You dumb motherfucker!
Honestly, Murray's a weirdo. She just messaged me at rant. She's going to message me in the next hour and just go, hey. At like 7 at night. Hey. What time is it? 7 p.m. Hi. Oh, I guess. Okay. Okay. And yes, Raw Dakota. Definitely with the 3D printing. Good job on that. Let me share one of my first... Well, let's do this. Let's do this. One of my first hobbies off the table. I'll show this one first, because... Alright, so you guys know I'm a filmmaker, which means that I make movies. Haven't released a single one, but here is the new camera, which I haven't even shown off yet. The lens on this bad boy is ridiculous. This is called the Blackmagic 4K full frame sensor. So it shoots in 6K full frame open gate. That is also an anamorphic lens on the front of it. I don't know how well this is going to show. I'll try to show
I
this.
like video games, cinema, listening to music, cycling and watching Jay on YouTube, lol.
Listen, Wolf-like, appreciate the donation, appreciate your input. Let me just show off this camera and then I'll get to your super chat. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. This is a Blackmagic cinema camera, so I'll give you a walk around. It's a hobby, right? So I wanted to show you what the camera does, how it does it, why it does it. So this camera has an anamorphic lens on it. So usually the lens that I'm on right now is spherical. So that means it's a round lens. On an anamorphic lens, you're going to notice something weird if you can actually see down into it. Do you notice anything weird about that? It looks squished, and that is because it is squished. So it's not a perfect circle. It's actually squished, which gives you a lot more... it's not a fisheye lens. It gives you a lot more resolution across. So basically, anamorphic is when you see super wide, but black bars on top. You know when you watch a movie and it seems like it's super wide? That's what this lens is. It's an anamorphic lens designed to be super wide. This is the 50 millimeter version of it. Somebody was like, how much does that cost? Well, I mean, I don't want to talk about money on here with all the hobbies, but yeah, it's expensive. This lens costs $2,000. The camera costs $4,000. Merry Christmas. So I'm basically holding $6,000 in my right hand. However, I didn't pay for it all. So just so you guys know, I'm not made of money on this side of things. I have 2 producers I work with, and we share a lot of the expenses. So this is an anamorphic lens. It shoots super wide. It's a T2.9, which is also basically the aperture, how much light it lets in. The lower the number on a lens, like the T, or on the usual camera, like an f-stop, you're going to see a number. Usually it's going to be like 2.5 or 2.9 or 1.2 or even high as 3.9. The lower the number, the more light gets into the camera. However, the lower the number, the harder it is to focus on a focus point. So the higher, T-stops will allow you, so if you're at like T8, you can focus almost the whole scene. If you're at T2.9, you've got a small little sliver that you can focus on. So, basically, on the side of this lens, you have gears, and it's all manual. None of this is automatic. You can't focus unless you use a focus system. So that is one of my cinema cameras, and I look forward to using it. Another cool feature of this one is the back screen actually bends out, so you can kind of hold it down like that and see what you're still shooting. So yeah, no autofocus on cinema cameras usually. You have to install on rails, that's what this bracket is here, a pipe system and a little device that spins the focus for you. And you do that remotely.
My hobby is watching Jesus sleep. Okay, everyone. I have returned home, and Jaius, your care package, will be shipped in a few days, 'cause, well,
No, people on OnlyFans are not using that camera. They might be using this camera. Shout out to Real Spoilers, who's not here at the moment, but he sent this in. I paid for the shipping, and he's like, dude, you could just have it. So this is an old school VHS camcorder, and believe it or not, it still works. And you're able to shoot. The stream is not coming in well at all, says Robo Taco. The fuck does that mean? Is the stream fucked up for everyone? So yeah, this is like VHS quality. Well, there's supposed to be a thunderstorm at 7 o'clock tonight. I don't know if it's like messing with the The stream is a little laggy. Is it? I wonder if it's my computer. I apologize. Mateo says, do they make old cameras like that still? No, they don't. Yeah, I got no... Like, there's nothing on my side saying there's anything wrong with the camera. So, I don't know. It is stuttering. Bad audio and bad video. Must be YouTube. Must be a connection. My internet's pretty high here. I don't know, guys. So I apologize if it's shit. So going back to Wolf-like. Wolf-like says, I like video games. We all do. Cinema. I think all of us really enjoy cinema as well. Listening to music is something I used to do back in, I would say, 1993 to 1999, I got hardcore into listening to music, and I took it very seriously. I used to make my own cassette tapes based off of songs off the radio and make my own mixes, and I would walk around for 5 hours at night until the batteries died on my Walkman. I also have never told anyone this, but in doing so, I actually damaged my hearing at a young age. So I have a ringing in my ears that has never went away. So I would say, if you're going to listen to music, be smart about it. Because I actually damaged my hearing making music and listening to music when I was young. Okay, you're also into cycling and watching me. Thank you, Wolf-like, by the way. Cycling. I got into cycling in like 2000 and I'd say 15. I bought one of my first bikes. It was like $3,000. And I rode that thing like 40, 50 kilometers a day, which is about 40 miles a day. I'm into cycling too, man. I love cycling. It's just a little dangerous in the area I live in because it's like a white hick town where they drive like lunatics and they're fucking drunk behind the wheels. But yeah, tinnitus. So late at night, if I just close my eyes, I just hear ringing in my ears, which is terrible. So I would suggest if you're listening to your music and you notice you're starting to hear ringing, turn it down. Turn it down. Okay, Wood says, I've got a care package I'm going to be sending out in a few days. First and foremost, thank you for that. Glamorous says, I sleep with a white noise generator. Yeah. So what happens if you have tendinitis? You have to have a sound playing to drown out the annoying ringing in your ears. I have that. So when I go to sleep, it's sometimes difficult. It's probably why I don't sleep well. I should probably look into like getting something that just creates a little bit of sound so I don't hear that. But thank you to Woody so much for the support. Says care package will be sent out in a few days. Wood, thank you. I appreciate you. Also, Wood, thank you. You're a good looking Wood. King of Les. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the support. That should pop into Streamlabs any second here. Let me show you my next hobby. Oh, wait. We'll answer King here.
What's the most unusual you've filmed or funniest?
The most unusual thing I've filmed? The most unusual thing I filmed for a movie, I'm guessing? Because I've never really filmed anything... pornography doesn't count, does it? No. The most unusual thing I have filmed is probably... Okay, so I'll tell you this. There's a scene in my first short film called Silence where the main character tries to, well, I wouldn't say she tries to drown herself in the bathtub, but she has a moment of just sort of, fuck it, I'm gonna go underwater and hold my breath until I can't. And filming that was unusual because the actress in the film wanted to do it to a certain degree, but she had a phobia of water, so it was very hard to film that scene. I had to like stand over her in the bathtub while she's in the bathtub, and it was really awkward and unusual because you're dealing with an actress in the bathtub, you're dealing with water, you're dealing with nudity, you're dealing with an actress actually submerging herself underwater. So it was like super unusual to direct that scene. But I don't know if we got what we wanted out of that, but, you know, obviously she wasn't nude, but she was wearing a skin-tight thing just covering her nipples on her breasts. So, you know, because in the other scene, she's supposed to be getting into the bathtub. So it's just like, that's the most unusual thing to do. When you're filming a movie with nudity or anything that involves sexual, you know, people making out, people kissing, that's unusual stuff. For my second movie that we did, which is almost done, we got 2 more days to shoot on. We had to film a scene where there was a woman straddling the main actor, and the actress was on top of him. And directing that scene was unusual because she's just like, how sexy do you want this to be? And I had to explain to her, I'm like, in this scene, you're going to straddle him and your ass is going to be in the air and this, and like, he's going to grab you and pull you down. And it was just so awkward. So those are the most unusual things I've had to film. The funniest things I've had to film? I don't think I've filmed anything funny, to be honest with you guys. Nothing, all of the stuff I've filmed to this date has been very serious. You know, it's like about death and serial killers. So I don't, there's nothing funny that I've ever filmed. I can't think of a funny, well, there's one scene in my first movie called Silence where there's a woman tied up and there's like outtakes of her hair going in her mouth and we had to like rush in there, and that was funny. But you know, when you're dealing with like an actress covered in blood, or you're dealing with a serious topic, or everything I've filmed is it's never funny. So I don't know. One day I'd like to actually do comedy, to be honest with you guys. You guys know all my stories about growing up. I'd love to write a story about that because it's just basically American Pie, or like, you know, teenage coming of age story about teenagers. Right now I'm filming a documentary about a car. I know it sounds boring, but there's a very heartfelt story behind it. So in February, we're going to start shooting Roly Poly, which is my homage to Amityville Horror and my homage to The Conjuring. So that's happening in February, and by April, I'd love to shoot another short film called Peaches, about a young boy who has to go to the basement to get a jar of peaches for his grandmother. That one's scary. I came up with that one and everyone was like, yeah, we're doing Peaches. So Peaches is a super short story, but I think it's great. Because we're having, not to go on a rant here, but just to tell you guys, like, some of the biggest movies in time are all universal ideas. So the idea of, like, Psycho is about the shower. Everyone has a shower so they can relate to it. Everyone goes into the water. That's why Jaws is scary. Everyone can go into a forest. That's why Blair Witch Project was scary, right? Some of the biggest movies are relatable topics, simple things like you go in the water, you're going to die. It's that's what Jaws is, right? I came up with I said, why has there never been a horror movie? And watch, there's going to be a million of them in the next week. But I always thought, why has there never been a horror movie about that feeling that everybody gets in their home basement? When they go up the stairs, it feels like something's following them. Why is there no movie about that? About that creepy feeling you get about something following you up the stairs. Or something watching you. So that's what Peaches is about. Ani, what's up?
Listen, I'm away from home, and there's only one thing I can think to say right now. Knee pulls.
Knee pulls. Ani, thank you for the support all the way from far from home. So yeah, that's the idea of Peaches. Ani, I appreciate the support big time. Glamorous says, I walk up the stairs backwards and stare into the darkness. That's what Peaches is about. It's I can't wait to do that one. There's multiple movie ideas. It's just none of the movies are online yet. So the documentary should be done by the end of the year. We still have to film another 2 or 3 days on the second film. My first film, we haven't even started editing it. That one's like a slow burner one called Silence, which that'll come out next year. Roly Poly's being shot in February in the dead of winter because I want to see the blood in the snow. I'm just having an obsession with that. And then past that, there's a few other things we're going to do, but I do look forward to actually getting something out there. The first thing you guys are probably going to see from me, at least, is the documentary about the car, which I'm co-directing with the producer. It's about his car. I'm not even going to discuss it, really. You guys will see it when it comes out. Let's get to my next hobby here. Roly Poly. Yeah. Roly Poly I'm excited about. Roly Poly, I'll tell you this, guys, is about a demon. All right. So the next one.
Listen, do a movie where a stream goes off the rails and the streamer and the views have to solve a murder.
You know what's funny about that one, Raw Dakota? Also, peach. I could eat a peach for hours. Great. So could I.
Peach. I could eat a peach for hours.
I have. Probably like all day. Listen, Raw Dakota says make a movie about a streamer. Let's just okay. I'm gonna tell you something right now. By the way, I found this the other day. That's Jostler when he eats dinner.
Other than gaming, I adore movies. I have seen 80 movies this year so far, 62 of them at the theater. I started collecting 4K and steelbooks recently.
Dennis, thank you for being a member for 5 months, first and foremost. I appreciate you, man. So gaming is relatable to all of us. I adore movies. You've seen 80 this year so far, and 62 of them in the theater. Dude, I'm impressed with how many details you're giving here in this. You're also started collecting 4K and steelbooks recently. That's awesome, dude. I hope you enjoy it. The reason I got into collecting movies was because of the special features and the commentary tracks. I'm the type of person that likes to learn. I like to really watch something to learn about it. I don't really watch things for entertainment value. It's very seldom that I kind of let go of being a creator and try to just enjoy it as entertainment. So Dennis, thank you, dude. That's a lot of movies. 80 this year is crazy. Also, yes, Face Off, peaches. I could eat a peach for hours. Well, that's also a reference to my sex life. So
Congratulations.
Jay, what's the latest 4K you have bought? The latest 4K I have bought is probably a Scream Factory Blu-ray. And to be honest, I can't tell you what it is right now. It's on that shelf right there. That's where all the new ones go before I file them into the collection. Get the fuck into that collection. Okay, here we go. Did I miss anyone's super chat? No. Oh, Raw Dakota brought up something. Let me tell you guys for a second. Let me tell you guys this story. So when Rich and I were streaming together about a year ago, somebody said to me, or somebody just said in general, somebody needs to make a movie about Darkside Phil. And while, like the story of Darkside Phil on his own would be a comedy, right? But I actually came up with a way to make it a horror movie where Phil loses his mind and kills everyone. However, we were going to call it Lightside Bill. So let me just talk about that for a second. I'm just going to give away the plot because I don't think it's going to get made because it would be very expensive to film all of the kills. I'd love to make the movie, but I came up with the idea. I'm like, okay, so set it in a small town, Lightside Bill. It's based on Darkside Phil, but it's not Darkside Phil. So I just thought if you make a horror movie about it, Lightside Bill, and you make it about an influencer who's like streaming to 5 to 20 to 40 people a night, always complaining, and it's like he's always getting doxxed and terrible things are happening. And then you put him into a sort of a group of other streamers that live in the same town, people that also are into the internet and his friends. I just thought you could tell a cool little story about streaming and doxing and all of that stuff. But then from the point of view of the camera system, you could do a cool little horror movie where, I'm not going to give it all away, but all of the kills in the movie would have to do with streaming. So I thought that would be an interesting idea, and I came up with the ending, and I came up with exactly how it would work. I'd love to make the movie. The issue is going to be like getting these kills the way I want them to be done would be expensive. So I have to either like downgrade all of the kills that we designed to make the movie, but to find somebody who could be a streamer and a killer at the same time would be interesting. But yeah, Lightside Bill is a film that I'd love to do, and then the plot carries on. He gets doxxed. His friend group are on Discord. They're really sad about it. He's got detractors who are like doxing him and all of that stuff. He does all the Phil stuff, says all the shrimp stuff. And as we get deeper into the movie, he gets more aggravated. And at the end of the movie, you find out that the detractors were actually his friends, which usually is what happens in real life. And then he snaps. He has a Halloween special where he has cameras set up everywhere, invites all the friends over and kills them all on stream. And that actually rockets his career into the into the stars, and he becomes the biggest streamer for that month, which is his dream. That's how it ends, or maybe I'm lying and it ends a different way. But yeah, Contact Factory says this film exists. It's called Spree. Spree's different. It's in a car and stuff. This is totally different. But yeah, I like the idea of that film. I'm not telling you everything, obviously, because yeah. Silence of the Lambs doesn't even have one kill on screen, which is true. All right. Next hobby. Let's talk about this. I love collecting weird shit, like haunted items. You guys know that. Like, I have a Chris Chan Sonic Chew medallion, which is fucking fully haunted. I've never touched it yet. I've got the baby stroller, which I've shown on stream. I guess I could show it here. Hang on. Okay. Okay, so this is actually a prop. This is a real baby stroller from the 1950s. It's creepy as hell. So I like having creepy shit around here, but so that's the baby stroller, which you guys have seen. Here's my other, one of my haunted objects that I bought recently. This is, his last name's Cream, first name Herman, named after Murray. I'd get Murray to tell the story, but she hasn't messaged me today.
Congratulations.
So that is Herman the bear. He's a bear from the 1950s, or 1940s, actually. He's in amazing condition. Smells terrible, but yeah, that bear is weird. There's something weird about this bear. Here's the star. This is Roly Poly himself. So he's designed to be a kid's toy from 1940s. A company named Regal Canada created him. He's the star of our next short film. And he's real, by the way. Gio, what's up? And then, of course, the doll that came with the stroller, I think, maybe. This is a real doll that was sitting on the floor of an abandoned farm for over 25 years. Her dress is a little falling apart, but this is scary. And, of course, that, which I keep in the honey bag here. Let's get that out of here. That's freaky. So yeah, I like to collect these like weird things. Obviously, this is from X-Files. This is the Fluke Man, which a lot of people always get his name wrong. He's known as the Fluke Man, the episode where he eats people's asses out of the sewer. This is one of the best X-Files episodes ever. He's actually a piggy bank. Okay. Next hobby that I'm going to show here. Dennis, by the way, thank you, dude. Appreciate the support. The next hobby, which I can't really show everything, but I'm going to show something that's pretty rare. For a long time, I had a hobby known as Lego. This right here is pretty rare. It's a Tron Legacy tie-in with the two Tron bikes, of course. I love the film. I just grabbed this off the shelf just because it was a good way to show you. I have so much Lego that you guys would not believe it, to be honest. If you think I have a lot of movies and a lot of VHS, I have so much Lego upstairs in the loft, it is stupid. What happened was, when I was super young, I never had my father in my life. So my mom always gave me a lot of content. Have a good night, man. My mom always gave me a lot of things to do, which were like video games, board games, and Lego. So when I was super young, Lego meant a lot to me. There, that's better. So in saying Lego means a lot to me, that's an understatement. It's also one of my, I would say, frustrating hobbies because there's so many pieces, so many things you could build. You could let your imagination go. I have so much Lego, I could build anything upstairs. I've got probably 40 to 50 sets complete in box upstairs. And in bulk, I probably have, well, it's hard to say. You know those like rubber totes? Probably at least 5 of them. So you really have to have an imagination, and sometimes I get super frustrated playing with Lego just because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like clicking things together. So yeah, Lego is definitely a huge part of my life to a certain degree. Obviously, I don't talk about that, but I stopped collecting because it got out of hand. I bought so many sets when I was working with Rich, and it's a hobby that is expensive. But I'll just say this, Lego is actually worth more than gold. So it retains value more than gold does. And I'm not kidding about that. Look that up. So if you have a set and you sit on top of that set, it sometimes triples, quadruples in value over time. Do I actually build them? Yes. Upstairs I have tons of Lego that's built. I've got like 4 Millennium Falcons, tons of X-Wings, tons of the Batman stuff, Simpsons house. I got Slave 2, Ultimate Edition of that, which was incredible. But yeah, I do build them. All right, let's move on to my next hobby. I'm going to show 2 things. As you guys know, I'm huge into the horror movie Scream. And right now I'm in the middle of like collecting everyone's signature, but there's a few other items I'll just show that I'm really proud that I own. So in Canada, they didn't have these. I had this special, actually my buddy gave this to me because he knows I'm a huge Scream fan. So I don't know how I got it, but I have brand new in plastic steel, the Scream popcorn bucket, which came out for Scream 5. So this thing was so valuable. It was ridiculous. Hundreds of dollars when this thing came out. Now I have one and I'm like, okay, cool. I got a Scream bucket. I'm actually considering opening it and just using it for popcorn, which some people would murder me for doing that, but... And then I ordered something for myself about 6 months ago, and it showed up. This right here is like the holy grail of my Scream collection. This is a thought. It also has a certificate to prove that it is real. Biff, what's up, dude? This is a signed Scream mask by the one and only Neve Campbell. She's signed right on the tongue. So Neve Campbell has held this and signed Neve Campbell on it. So that right there has only been touched by Neve Campbell, from my understanding. It comes with a certificate on the back. So that cost a little bit of money. Not a lot, but that's one of the coolest things I have. I plan on putting it into like a Dropbox backing.
I worry about Tron 3 starring Jared Leto and no Jeff Bridges or Bruce Boxleitner. It's a crime against humanity making Tron without those 2.
I agree, dude. Ani, I agree so hardcore on that one. They should have just continued Tron 2. Jared Leto is a piece of shit. I know personal stories about him. He's not a nice person, number one, but I don't want to see Jared Leto in a fucking Tron movie. Yeah, I mean, so just so I'll tell the story about Jared Leto. So my buddy Mikkel is a filmmaker in downtown Toronto, blah, blah, blah. He was randomly ran into Leto on Lakeshore during the filming of Suicide Squad in Toronto. This is years ago. And he's a fellow filmmaker, so he knows how to act in front of directors and other people, right? In the industry. So he runs into Leto and he's like, oh, hey man, I'm working on the production with you. And Leto's just like, great. He's like, yeah, we're shooting the digital, da, da, da. He explained what he was doing. And Leto's like, dude, I don't really fucking care. That's literally what he said to him. And Mikkel was just like, oh, you're one of those pieces of shit actors. So there are actors like that for real. You think it's not real, but those stories are real. There's reasons why those stories go around. I've heard tons of terrible stories about actors in Toronto just through crew. Just like divas, demanding things, telling you can't look at certain people. One time I worked on a show, filming a show, which, whatever, it was like something for a venue, not for a venue, for a promoter. And it was with Nine Inch Nails in 2006, I think, with Nine Inch Nails, and I forget who was opening. It was Nine Inch Nails and maybe Jane's Addiction together, and we were setting up the lights, and they came out and they made an announcement. I think I've told this story, and they basically said, Trent Reznor is due on stage in 10 minutes. Do not look at Trent Reznor. Do not approach Trent Reznor. Do not speak to Trent Reznor. Do not talk about Trent Reznor. Do not walk towards Trent Reznor. Do not touch anything Trent Reznor touches. And they were like, do you got it? And everyone's like, we got it. And I'm on stage. Everyone's on stage. Trent Reznor comes out. And no one looks at him. And Ninja, the Ninja Tour. It was Jane's Addiction and Nine Inch Nails. So everyone looks the other way and does their stuff. And Trent comes out and just starts talking to everybody. And I'm like, and people are so awkward because you're not supposed to fucking talk to them, but they're talking to us now. So he came right up to us and he's like, oh yeah, he's talking about the lights and shit. And it's like, okay. And I just remember being like, hi, nice to meet you. And he's like, nice to meet you. He's like, great job last night on the. Anyways. White Lando, where the fuck have you been? You are fired.
You're fired.
Now, let me just follow up with this. All of the management for all of these stars, none of the stars really tell them that, right? The only other time that I know of was when Kevin Hart was in Toronto filming The Man from Toronto. The crew was told to not look at Kevin or talk to Kevin, and that was like something Kevin wanted. So there are some actors who are like, fuck off, don't even talk to me. Kevin Hart was one of them when they were in Toronto. Woody Harrelson, however, was on that shoot, and my friend's in the movie. She says that he's incredible. So there's other actors who are dicks, like Liam Thor himself. Thor himself is extremely nice. I can vouch for him. I'm trying to think of other actors and stuff that were terrible. Oh, you guys know who Tom Savini is. Tom Savini is a horror legend. He did the makeup for Dawn of the Dead, Creepshow, some of the Friday the 13th movies. You guys know who he is probably if you're into horror. Tom Savini is the biggest asshole I've met in my life, which is interesting. You'd think that he'd appreciate everyone coming up to him and be like, hey, you're a legend. He's fucking nuts. All right. Here we go. My next hobby is board games. I like playing spooky board games or sci-fi board games. Let me show you one of the creepiest games that I've ever played. Night Breaker, what's up, dude? I can't really describe this game to you, but, well, I can, but I mean, you gotta play it to understand why it's so good. So first and foremost, it's 1 to 5 players. It reminds me of Bloodborne to a certain degree. The game is called The Night Cage. It is absolutely incredible. The idea of this game is that you have these little pieces that represent you. You're only able to see the map a few tiles ahead because it's pitch black. And you actually fall through the floor and there's monsters. There's an app that you put on your phone that plays sound effects and music. So I highly recommend this game. If you have some friends that are into board games, How Long Will the Light Last is what the title is on here. It is a creepy game. Let me just show you. So this is the board. Did you guys hear that? Something just like fell over in the attic. Did you guys hear something move there? You guys heard that, really, right? There's no thunder here. It's not thundering for another. Guys, the cat is right over there. She's not upstairs. Hi, ghosts? That shit scares me sometimes, man. Like that sound, there's no reason why that sound should be up there. So it's a simple game, but you have these tiles that you got to get out of the cage. This is called the Night Cage. You got to get out of it, right? So it's such a unique game in the sense that you really get the sense that you're trapped in this cage. So I definitely recommend the Night Cage. And let me show you the other board game that I just got that I'm super excited about. Gothy, what did Gothy say? That's awesome. Gothy, what? John Goodman opened my school, but of course he was drunk on stage. Jeez, it was cool to meet him after. Yeah, I think John Goodman used to be an alcoholic, wasn't he? Can you believe this? Not a message at all from Murray yet. I don't think she likes me anymore, guys. No message from Murray.
You're fired.
Adam says, do I like the Cube movies? I like the first Cube movie, which is also a Canadian film. Okay. Living Legend, thank you. I'm going to check that out in a minute. That's going to pop up, but let me show you the other game that I'm so excited about. It showed up.
Hi, buddy. I've missed the community a lot. Just
Oh, man.
so damn busy. Glad I could catch a stream for the first time in a while. Underscore JKB doc tricolon colon underscore JKBHYULE.
White Lando, we've missed you too, buddy. Also, even though you're not watching,
you should check out Dreadful Meadows board game. I backed the deluxe set on Kickstarter. Perfect for the fall season, especially around Halloween.
Okay, Living Legend, thank you, dude. I took a photo of that, so I'm going to look it up after the show. Living Legend, thank you for the support as always. You're a goddamn legend, a living legend. And White Lando, thank you for sending me all that candy and making me fat. White, we miss you over here, buddy. So, here's the game that I talked about on stream a couple days ago. It finally showed up. It took like 3 days to get here. This is a starter box. It's called Snapship Tactics. You're wondering, what the hell is it? It is this game where you build spaceships in real time and then basically fly them around a board and shoot missiles at each other and knock parts off. And I can't believe this thing's real. So, I'll show the back. So if you look closely, those ships right there are designed to snap together and they're customizable. So the game's called Snapship Tactics. I haven't actually played it. So you design your ship on this side with the parts. I'll show the parts in a second. Then you build it. You physically build it like Lego, and then you battle on what I consider to be like a giant table, right? So like a space battle system. So it's kind of like battleships, but the ships are designed by you. And you're also dealing with a little bit more like RPG elements. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is on sale right now. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm just saying it is on sale at the moment. So it comes with, like, here's what's crazy, guys. It comes with like space junk that you put on the table. So if you get a black cloth, you could pretend that's space, and you put like giant asteroids can be in your way, or space junk. But you also can collect from those. But here is some of the points and stuff that you crack out of the cardboard to use in the game. But check this out. Here's the ships. And I haven't opened this to even look yet. So it's hard to tell, but like there's parts of the ship, kind of looks like Lego. And then you have it's kind of like Starfield, like the way you build ships in Starfield, but just on like a small scale. You have all of the parts of the ships here. And it's like Lego. So you build the ships, which I'm not going to open up right now. My buddy and I are going to do that together, but I'm really looking forward to this. Now, let me show you what else came with it, actually. Well, here. Sorry. I actually show you this. So, this ship's called the Saber. And you can do alterations, like different versions. Like, think Lego. You know how sometimes Lego has 3 different ways you can build it? This also has 3 different ways you could build the ship. See that? So there's the standard design of the ship. But here I would say is like the bad guy ship, I'm assuming. So you see that right there. You've got the Claw, Light Fighter, the Inceptor, and then the Striker. So that's cool. But check this out. So, like I said, they're all customizable. But check this out. We also ordered the stand pack. I guess, yeah. So this is just to showcase your ships on stands, which came with the bonus pack stuff. Here's some more scout cards. So these cards are used in game for like special abilities on the ships and whatnot. And then, here's what's really cool. We also ordered 2 extra ships. So, this right here shows, you see that? That's the ship itself, all the parts it comes with. So, different wings, obviously different weapons and that stuff. But they have speed, weapons, armor, and maneuverability. So, this is like some nerdy shit. So, that's the one ship there, known as the Lance. The Lance, it's 2 builds in one. So this one does 2 ships. This is also 2 builds in one. And that one is the Lotus. Or Loctus. Loclus. That's a weird name. battle with real shooting weapons. So this actually shoots. Hang on. Focus. I fucked up the focus there. Focus on that. Look, battle with real shooting weapons. So I don't know if that means like if you have to physically hit the other ships. Real lasers? I don't know. So there's that game. So again, the game is called snapshiptactics.com if you want to check it out. Looks pretty fun. I can't wait to play it. Okay. Next up, here's another hobby I have. Yes, this is expensive. Oh, I forgot to put the meters in. God damn it. This is a very expensive puzzle. I don't know why, but it was like $60. I love puzzles that are challenging as hell, but I also want to throw them against the wall. So here's one of my puzzles that kind of relate to me. Obviously, it's Steven Spielberg's puzzle with a mixture of all of his films. Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Jaws, E.T. Close Encounters is not on there, oddly enough. This is just Jaws, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future, and E.T. So this puzzle, man, I love this puzzle.
J, are you a D&D fan? I loved playing it as a kid.
Here's a story about D&D. I've played Nightbreaker. Thank you for the support, by the way. Also, Living Legend and White Lando. Appreciate you guys. Let's get into the D&D talk. I do play D&D. I play exclusively with Happy Console Gamer. I'm going to Vancouver in about a month and a week or something like that. So you guys are going to be seeing me live streaming from his place. I'll be there for a week and 3 or 4 days, I believe. And I'll stream probably as much as I can for a few hours while we're hanging out there. So look forward to hanging out with Happy Console on the show with me. But yeah, when I go out to Vancouver, Happy Console Gamer, Robman, and myself and a few other people, we play D&D. We've done it once before. I won the whole game. I'm a huge fan of D&D. I wish I got to play it a lot more, but John is like he's an amazing DM. So I'm looking forward to more D&D action when I show up there. Troll McTrollson, you're fired because you're late.
You're fired!
Okay, my next little hobby. I do read graphic novels, oddly enough. I grabbed a few little ones here, some of my favorites. Not a lot. I got more than this, but, I just grabbed a few. Obviously, The Killing Joke is a classic graphic novel. I don't think I need to even explain that one. Batman Hush. Absolutely love Hush. I don't need to explain that one. And I guess one of my favorite graphic novels of all time, Watchmen, which, again, I don't think I need to explain Watchmen to you guys. So, yeah, I do read some graphic novels. I don't get too hardcore into it. I'm not really a comic book guy. I'm a graphic novel guy, which is going to lead me into the next thing that I'm going to show off. Behind me right here is my Junji Ito collection. I know that some of you don't know who he is, and some of you do. So let's just show. Like, for instance, his new book just came out. It's called Alley. So I don't dive into manga in a hardcore way. But when it comes to Junji Ito, he's so inspiring for his artwork. He's so inspiring for his storytelling. I have every Ito book behind me, all of them. I highly recommend you guys checking out any of his books. In fact, Oh, okay. So let me show you the art style. It's usually in black and white, but he has some of the creepiest imagery you've ever seen in your life. Let me find something here. Like, just this page alone should give you a small idea of what he's about. So, let me find another one. This is probably not... I haven't even read Ali yet. But let me show you one that I would say pick up if you're going to get into it. Tomy is a collection of all of his stories from back in the day. If I was going to get into this, I would start with this, or I would start with... Hang on. Actually, I would start with Uzumaki. So, Uzumaki, hardcover book. It costs $30 in the States with the tax. It's called Uzumaki. This is where I would start, because this is where I think a lot of people would probably relate to it the most. Like, in terms of a mainstream thing, this is, I think, his biggest book. Somebody says, is it paranormal? Yes, it is definitely paranormal. It's all horror. And I'm trying to find a good example of like a shot here. But it's like very weird horror. You know, like he draws a lot of spirals or sticks or straight lines and incorporates it into the story in a weird way where, you know, I'm trying to, like, how can I give you an example? So it's hard to see there, but like this guy's got a thing growing on his back. I'm not going to give the stories away, but like look at some of the imagery on the left there. Faces, bones, and guts. And I'm not telling you the stories though. Let me just, I'll tell you one story. There is a story in here, not in this one, but in one of them, where I don't even know how to explain it. Giant balloons show up in the city. And the balloons look identical to your face. But the balloon chases you and has a rope hanging off of it. And in the story, it's about these balloons showing up that look like people. And what they do is they hang the people. So if you see your balloon, it'll chase you like a horror movie until it literally hangs you and pulls you up into the sky. It's such a creepy, weird story where this girl, teenager, gets trapped in her bedroom and the balloon talks to her through the window. And it's like, hey, why don't you come outside? It's so creepy. So that's just one example. There's another example where there's like, when somebody dies, this memorial thing jets up out of the ground like a tombstone. So it's a small city with all these tombstones that just like appear where somebody has died. You can't pop the balloons, by the way. Now he did another one called Cat Diary, which is pretty funny. It's literally a story about him facing off against his evil cats. And that one's a lot of fun. It's less horror, but it's fun. Shiver is definitely one of my favorites. There's the balloon heads on the cover there. I think, yeah. The balloon head story's in here. Let me find a still from it. Oh, yeah, the maquettes and... Here it is, man. This is fucked up. Are you ready? There's the heads, man. They just chase people. It's such a freaky story. And the heads actually like talk to people. It's creepy. So right there, that right there is definitely one of my hobbies, collecting head. Okay. Here we go. One of my next hobbies is a massive hobby. You've wanted me to talk about it. I didn't bring a lot of it out, but I brought one box. So this right here is a few of my Magic card decks. So this dates back all the way to like 2000. There's some pre-made decks here. There's a lot of random cards in some of these sections, but a lot of this is just decks. So you can see some of the decks at the top there. Magic cards I definitely really got into in a hardcore way. You know, for instance, check this out. 1996. This is like an original deck building kit that you could buy. This is original. So this came out in, I don't know how old this is. Oh, here we go. This is from 1995. So that right there is probably the oldest pack of cards I have. Unfortunately, it's not really worth much because I played the hell out of it, but I don't know what edition it is. I think 4th edition. This is the first. I think it's 4th. It could be. Yeah, this is 4th edition. So by this point, they already had 4 editions out. So check out some of these old cards. They're old as hell, man. So yeah, this is a fraction of the cards I have. Yeah, there's not much to say about them except I have a lot of them. So I'm really into Magic cards. Now, let me just talk about Magic quickly for a second. If you are not into Magic cards and you're kind of like, oh, I want to get into that, it is definitely an accessible game. It's changed a lot since the days I played Magic cards. Nowadays, there's something called Commander decks, and it plays totally different than the original standard 60 deck. You know, sometimes you could play with a 30 card deck, 60 deck. The new ones are over 100 and something. It's an incredible game if you have good friends that you can play with, because there's a learning curve. Like, if you're playing Elden Ring, if I had to say what it's like playing Elden Ring at the highest level. Like, when you get into some of these cards, you need to remember things. You need to remember stats, numbers, boosters, all sorts of things that are going to, play together with your deck, right? The idea is that you want to build a deck that works together. It's not just random cards. So to give you a simple base example of what Magic the Gathering is, it's just about building a deck that has an amazing army with amazing abilities or weapons or utilities or enhancements, and a deck that plays together. So say you have a deck that has like a lot of, for instance, there's something called Trample. Trample lets you attack with an enemy card, but if you block that, if your enemy blocks it, you can still trample the rest of that attack value to the player. So you would want to use a lot of squirrels in that deck. You could have like 20 squirrels, and then you could boost them all up to 10, like 10 over 10, and all of a sudden you're sending 100 damage at your enemy if you can get that deck done right? So it's like, it's very, very expensive, but it's worth it. Still no word from Murray. Not sure if she's alive. We don't know. This is the longest we've ever went without hearing from Murray. I could just message her, but I think she's at work. She must be like super busy. Or she's broken up with me.
Congratulations.
Okay, my next little hobby is very hard to show you. She doesn't miss me, Nish. That's true. So this one's really hard to show you. I don't know how I'm going to show it off, but
JKB, would you rather talk to PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo fanboys, or have Xbox Game Pass become a tax everyone has to pay?
I don't know, man. Confused, thank you for the support. I'd rather talk about PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo than have everyone have to pay for Xbox Game Pass. I think. Okay, here we go. That's a tough one. I don't know, man. First and foremost, thank you for the support. This is super tricky to show you guys, but I'll do my best. So, I don't know. Thank you, Confessed, by the way. I appreciate that support big time, dude. Xbox Game Pass, I honestly feel like is worth it, but it's also, it's a little disappointing when stuff just disappears off of it, right? Confess. Confuse. You know, Xbox 360's store is gone now, which is so sad. Here we go. This right here. Let's talk about this. So,
I will never forget the horrors of Squirrel Nest.
Bram Noodles, I appreciate you, dude. Dude, there's a lot of things I'll never forget from those. Bram Noodles, nice to see you. I appreciate you. So this right here is an arcade machine that I built myself. Hand built. Let's see if I get it in focus a little bit. It's hand built from a monitor based on the monitor itself, the framework. The monitor itself is a 1080 screen. The design of it I did with laser cutting and what's the name of the other device? Yeah, so I cut the wood. I put the bevel on this to make it kind of shape like that. There's speakers here. The board itself actually comes out. That's where all of the, technical aspects of this build, they're all hidden underneath of here. So, yeah, I used a sander to sand off the edge here to give it that sort of curved look. Underneath, we've got a retro Pi, which is controlling the whole device. It's in a case here. Well, normally it's in a case, but I took it out. There's also a controller. Hang on. So yeah, I did all the wiring underneath of there, which was super tricky to do. To do the wiring was pretty hard actually, because it goes to I think this is called an Arduino board. I totally forget the name of it. But all of the wiring from the back of the controller has to go into a board here. I think it might be called a control board for arcade sticks. And then that goes into a smaller cable that goes directly into the retro Pi. So all of the buttons obviously work. I haven't turned this thing on for a very long time, which I would do right now, but I don't have an extension cable. So that just sits back in its spot there. On the side, we have the back here, but there's also the top comes off. Fuck, I just heard something upstairs again. Yeah, so I forgot I have this. So I can also plug this in. This is just a standard USB classic controller. Classic USB. It actually, I'll open it up here. This actually feels pretty good. Did you guys hear something fall again upstairs? So you plug this into the board, and you're good to go. So that is the USB controller for the retro games. It feels pretty good, to be honest. You know, I'd rather use this. It's got turbo and clear on it. So that plugs in, and I'm able to use that as well. I usually just store that at the back here. I wish I could turn the thing on. Should we try to turn it on? I think I might be able to turn it on. Hang on. So I still need to color, you know, paint it and all that stuff, but... we might be able to turn it on. It's going to be a little tricky. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Almost. Okay, I think there we go. Okay. It's booting. Okay, so it's very hard to see this, but here is like every game on the system. Here's every one. Hang on. I'm gonna launch into Alien versus Predator. Let me see if I can turn the volume up. Okay, it's not. Come on, work. Yes, show us the aliens. Yeah, I don't know. It's not working. Anyways, you guys get the idea. Aliens does not work. God damn it. Okay, let's try one more. Wolf Games, thank you, dude. Sea Monkey, what's going on? Okay, so let's try that again. I'll pick a different game. Again, I haven't turned this thing on for years, so I'm assuming it's not going to work proper for anything here. Okay, let's just see if 1942 plays. Yeah. So basically what's happened is the controller oh, I know what I could do. The controller on the deck here needs to be like reinstalled. I broke it. But we can plug directly into the board. At least I think we can. Okay, let's see. Now, it needs to be assigned, so none of the controllers work now. The game is broken. Throwing it out. Anyways, you guys see that it works. It kind of works. So yeah, when it works, and you can play games on it. When it decides to work. Yeah, RetroPie is also really, really finicky. So I haven't turned that on for a while, but the point is I built that whole thing based on a monitor. So we opened up a monitor, we installed it into a frame there, and we built that case around it. I'm fired. Booch, what's going on? MK, what's going on, dude? Thank you for all the memberships today. We've got 4 gifted memberships. I appreciate that, guys. Definitely need to paint that thing for sure. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. What? How long? I've been live for 2 hours. So let's talk about your hobbies now before I go. By the way, tomorrow's movie night at 8 o'clock on the Discord. So make sure you tune in tomorrow on Discord, 8 o'clock tomorrow. I will be streaming during the day tomorrow. We're probably going to do a super secret Bloodborne stream. So let me know, what are your hobbies, guys? Now that I've shown off all of my different hobbies to a certain degree, I'd love to see what you guys are into. Sea Monkey. Wood, that sounds like a good one. Booch's skateboarding is the shit. Nice. Ankerfeld says, my hobbies are working on my truck and renovating my house. Dude, I wish I had a house to renovate. White Lando says, I just got my project car running. Dude, that's crazy. MKD69 Pro, what's going on? Woodworking from Sea Monkey, man. Wow, I love building shit. I built a chicken coop this year for my wife. Sea Monkey, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Shooting a bow and air. Dude, you shoot a bow with guns? Collecting manga, says Take. Nice, dude. Adam W says video games, music, and movies. That's like a lot of us here. Wolfie says original Xbox gaming, reading. Oh, cool. Learning languages, coffee tasting. That's a crazy one. Sea Monkey says I literally have birds. Birds.
Congratulations.
Nish says I collect vintage game consoles and computers. That's nice, dude. I wish I had the space for that. We have a few like old computers upstairs that my roommate kind of fools around with, but I don't really go near any of that stuff because to me it's like watching it turn on. Does it turn on? Does it not? I don't know. I don't have fun with that. Same as like that computer behind me right now. I'm like, just work. You know, like when you get into trying to figure out why something's not working. But yeah, it takes up a lot of space. Azora says games and movies. Blood the Fresh Supply. Dude, Azeroth, I love boomer shooters. Portable ham sandwiches, I have an unhealthy guitar collection. Really? How many do you have? Ada, says, I love figuring out things. Why and how they work is my thing. See, that's... Oh, man. I never had the patience for that stuff when I was young. Like troubleshooting, and I'm like... I need like immediate gratification, unless I'm edging. But... I'm kidding about that, kind of. But that's why I never got into RPGs when I was young, guys. I just couldn't handle waiting for things. Does that sound weird? I wonder how that happened to me. It's weird. Angie, nice to hear you're doing well. Cosmic says, I'm trying to collect every volume of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. Dude, isn't that a massive collection? Eric Boyer says, I collect Transformers. My roommate collects Transformers, and dude, he has a ton. Matt says surfing? That's the coolest hobby we've seen yet, man. I'd love to go surfing. Biff says, I collect Legend of Zelda figures. Oh, really? I'm jealous of that, man. Unfortunately, I have no room. I have no room for anything else here. I pretty much have everything I ever wanted. Surfing would be fun, says Sea Monkey. I live near a world-class beach here, but I'm terrified to go in the water. Last week, a young, I think 14, 17-year-old boy drowned, and they couldn't find his body for like 2 days because of the currents or the undertow. So, yeah, I rather not go into the water down there. It's terrifying. Cosmic says he has 4, but he eventually wants every single one. Dude, totally, man. Wishlist Destroyer is here, the legendary Wishlist Destroyer. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Sea Monkey says that's some sad stuff. Yeah. I mean, not to bring the stream down, but yeah, a young kid did drown last week. Wishlist says he's doing great. That's nice to hear. When are you coming down? In about a month and a couple weeks, dude. I'll be right in the neck of your woods. Yeah, God bless. If you're a religious, God bless, yeah. Carmen Ryder cards. Wish list. I don't even know what that is. What is that? That sounds interesting. I wish I could get into marine biology. Stuff like sharks are fascinating, says Glamorous Frog.
I do DJ mixes as a hobby, hoping people like it.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, man. I'm also a musician, which is not, it's kind of a hobby, but I've made money off of it. So I don't know if I guess it's a hobby, but I consider it also to be part of my whole career. So I've made music, I've sold music. I've sold quite a bit of my music, to be honest with you guys, because I had a YouTuber known as Sly Fox Hound use one of my songs as his theme song. He had 1 million subscribers at the time. And when PayPal was attached to that single, I released the single. There was a couple days where my phone exploded with people buying the track for 99 cents. Every 5 seconds. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. And I was like blown away by it. I think I made like $1,000 in like 2 hours off of one song from thousands of people from around the world, which is incredible to think about. My music's been played in Paris. It's been played in all of Europe, in Holland, in Germany. I'm proud of that stuff. We were invited to go to Germany and play a festival, and I was like, I'm not a live producer. I wish I knew how to play my music live. I know that I could have just showed up and hit a button and played it, but that was like too intimidating for me. Glamour says sharks are the coolest animal ever. Yeah. I bet you make some dope beats. I don't promote my music really much on here, but if you guys want to go hear it, I think the Nightbot post a link to it. There it is. It's called Sickids. Go listen to my music if you feel like it. Cosmic says, my sister and trans brother have hobbies making music. Nice. My brother even once had a YouTube channel about music that he did with his friends. Awesome. Warning, Murray is on the hunt for Jay. No, she isn't. No, I haven't got a message from Murray today. I think she's at work. I think. I don't know where she is. Or she's like with her horse. Should we message Murray live and see what's going on? Where Murray's been? Yep. Today's the first day Murray has abandoned me. I said to her, good evening. I just text her, good evening. Let's see what she says. Good evening. Is gaming going to hit another milestone like it did when GoldenEye first came out? No. I honestly don't think so. I don't see how gaming can evolve to another degree. I just, like, is there a genre we don't know about? That's something I think about sometimes. It's pretty, Nature says Murray didn't text you all day? No, of course not. Murray's a strange person. If I don't text her, she doesn't text me sometimes, but then sometimes she'll text me right away. She's probably at work or she's with her fat cow horse. Yeah, is there a genre of video game that none of us have played yet? I don't know. Like, yeah, like I'm going to come up with a new genre right now. Vampire Survivors came out of nowhere. Yeah, but Vampire Survivors is like, okay, I'll give you that much. Vampire Survivors is a very interesting game. It's a it kind of feels like a twin stick shooter without the twin sticks. It's like a weird mixture of a twin stick shooter and an RPG. Real-time turn-based strategy. Yeah. Bullet Hell kind of is like a Bullet Hell. John says gaming is dead. I don't know, man. Myth says, do you like visual novels? Not really, to be honest. Like the point and click games out of the 80s and 90s from Lucasfilm, I can relate to them and I think they're pretty cool, but I think I played The Dig, which was Steven Spielberg game. That one was cool, but the rest of them, not so much. I feel like I don't have the patience for that stuff. I'm very weird sometimes. Sometimes I love just sitting in a game and taking it all in. But then sometimes point and click adventure games, I'm just like, no, I can't do this right now. It's slow paced. It's boring. I don't know what it is. By the way, update on Murray. We have no message back from Murray. She's left us. I don't even know if she's working today. I think she is working a double or something crazy. I don't know. She did like my reels 2 hours ago. Listen, you guys understand that when I talk about Murray on the show, I'm making fun of her, and it's like I'm kidding around, you know? Murray might be here tomorrow night for movie night, just so you guys know, but movie night's not Thursday. I'm taking Thursday off. So just so you know, the schedule is this. Tomorrow, I'm going to stream Bloodborne during the day as a secret stream, so only you guys know about that. And then at 8 o'clock at night, we're watching a movie together on the Discord. If you're an Ultimate or a Super Legend, you're able to come to movie nights, so I appreciate you guys doing that. Thursday, I'm off. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm streaming from Long Island, New York, from my phone or my iPad. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. You definitely want to watch the Saturday night one. We might get a glimpse of a very small Jewish man. And then I'm taking Monday and Tuesday off, and I'm back next Wednesday, the following Wednesday, with Bloodborne Part 3. So I appreciate you guys. Also, you might see Black Sheep, you might see Robo Taco, and you might see Sexy Coco. You might see some people in real life on the stream. I keep hearing sounds upstairs. Glamorous says just work until you drop. I might. My back, I've had some back issues, not to complain on stream to you guys, but they're not good. And I'm trying to do my best to stretch my back out, but holy shit, when you get older, you can start expecting back pain and pain in your neck and falling down the stairs and dying. And yeah, it's not fun. White Lando with the gifted. Jay, go in the hot tub. I wish I had a fucking hot tub. I do not have a hot tub. Oh, dude, Glamorous, I have it from motorbike accident? Holy shit, really? White Lando has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, dude. That puts us at 5 memberships for the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. You know, it's like a midday Tuesday stream. You know, I don't expect a lot of people to. Mr. Substantial is here. Where have you been? You're fired.
You're fired.
This pizza is not good. Robo, what did you do? So, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little chat about hobbies today. I had a lot of fun showing you off some of the stuff here. Again, if you're going to get into Junji Ito, grab... start with Uzumaki. Right here. Start with this. This is incredible. Did you guys enjoy? I know it's a short stream today. Only 2 hours, I know, but again, we're getting later into the night, and I know that people are going to want to go eat dinner and stuff. Robo, send me a photo of that. So it looks like you guys enjoyed today. So I'll be back tomorrow for a super secret Bloodborne stream. Nish says, I have to get that one. Got the Venus in the blind spot first. Yeah, dude, grab it. Short streams are fine, totally. What's for dinner? I don't know. This stream is meaningful content. Thank you. Lasagna is a great show. I would love a lasagna tonight. Bloodborne will go hard. Yes, so I'll be live tomorrow. Probably pretty early. I'm not going to give it time. It's a super secret stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for that. Robo Taco is going to send us a photo of her. Speak of the devil.
What are you doing for dinner? Because I have still work to do, sadly.
I was just going to make ramen, but what are you thinking?
Some sort of sustenance, since I still have to work for a couple of hours.
Everyone says hi to you, by the way.
Hello.
Robo's going to send us a photo of her lasagna pizza. Let me know when it's sent. Yeah, so sorry, my roommate has to work a little bit longer. But let me just show you an example of something. If you grab any of these books, for instance, okay, this guy's messed up, but if you grab any of these books and turn to any page,
I'd be fine with something light.
examples. Watch, any page has something creepy on it. Told you. What the fuck is that? Yeah, those are incredible books. Incredible books. Waiting on Taco. Please read a page to us. Okay, hang on.
Subs, Greek, Swiss chalet, or tacos.
I could go for the Greek. So just like the chicken breast, potatoes, extra tzatziki, and the pita bread, the usual.
Roger.
Okay. Tombs. Here's a story called Tombs. This is the story about the tombs that appear wherever you die. So if you die somewhere in this story, this giant tomb rises from the ground, and they're just like these monoliths. They kind of look like that. So, you know, if I just read a page to you, it's kind of out of context, but I could show you like an image here. Guys, this story is fucked up. I don't want to give it away because I want you guys to see it for yourself. But Tombs is a good one. It would make a really good movie. I mean, I don't want to give it away, but let's just say, like, just think about this for a second. If somebody is killed, a giant monolith comes out of the ground where that person died, wherever the body is, right? Now, what happens if you accidentally or mistakenly run over somebody and then put that body into the trunk of your car? So now you got this. Now you start to see like where we're going with that story. It's a wacky thing. But World of Horror, it's a Junji inspired game. Yeah, I got it on Nintendo Switch, bud. Deserter, just look at the cover. Like, there's one story about this woman who keeps yelling from next door. I'm not going to give anything away. It's so spooky. So, just so you know, they're all small little short stories for the most part. Not all of them, but a lot of those are short stories, and they take maybe 5 minutes to read. Here's another cool one about a record of a song, and the woman dies while she records the music. So her soul is captured on the music, but when you hear the music, you're listening to a dead woman's voice. And the record is like this enticing object that everybody wants. Not going to give it away, but such a weird story as well. There's another story about this guy who loves to do maquettes, and you realize that all of the maquettes are just real people. Megan got back to us, says, "Hey, how's your day? Besides punching booze." I'm not sure what that means.
Love what you do, love the way you move. Hi Murray. Staring.
Murray's just what? Is she at work? Are you at work or with the cow? Besides punching booze. I don't know what she's talking about. I think she means fingering. Yeah, she's been at work all day. That's why. So I haven't said where she works, but she gets busy with dementia. Dude, she actually is reading that now, Blender's Babies. So, real spoilers, thank you for being a member for 4 months, dude. I appreciate it. Big time. Thank you, dude.
Cream.
Robo, did you send a photo? Oh, she did. Guys, it's gross. So, Robo Taco is eating a pizza. It's called a lasagna pizza. It just looks like pizza with like a layer of lasagna and sauce and meats. Like, isn't that just like a shit ton of carbs? She says, no old person stole my eyes. Also, I picked grandfather's house to read first because I can't read Blender Babies in public. So I got her a book called Blender Babies. She can't read it anywhere except at home. She can't bring it to work. Why not? Because the cover looks like this. The cover literally is a hang on. The cover literally is a baby in a blender. It's a family-friendly book, guys. It's about this. It's about people. You know how it is. Dude, it's like a joke book. It's like this guy wrote this book and thought it would never get published, but I guess it got published. Or it didn't get published. It's self-published. Doug has gifted a membership. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, Doug. Miss says, sometimes you just have to blend a baby. No, what it is, just so you guys know, the Blender book is like this novel guy. He can't get his books published, so he self-publishes them, which means that they're not rated. So he just releases like the craziest, stupid stories you can come up with. One of them is called Blender Babies, where I guess it's like dystopian future. These people blend babies and drink the babies to stay healthy or something weird. But yeah, it's over the top horror gore stuff. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's just another form of horror, which it's not something I'd ever read, but we're dealing with Megan, or Murray, I should say. Well, now you know her name. You always knew her name. Ankerfeld, yeah, that's right. I'm sure the guy is on a list. He's written like 50 books.
This is a low support, low viewership stream Your career is over. You're fired again.
You're fired.
Congratulations.
Dream.
Thank you, Doug, for the gifted membership, and Raw Dark. I appreciate you. This is a low support stream because it's like a random stream on a Tuesday. Viewership, I think, has been pretty good. I'm happy with it. I don't, as you guys know, if all of a sudden people disappear, I'm doing my best. That's it. I'm not playing into the whole let's fake cancer and drama bullshit to stay relevant. I'm just me. If you like me, I appreciate that so much. I mean, when I think about the fact that you guys are just sitting at your computers watching somebody and you enjoy what I do here, then that makes me feel great. Like, that makes me feel amazing. And I hope you guys realize that it's reciprocated back at you guys. I appreciate you guys as much as anybody else in my life. Like, you guys allow me to do this, so thank you. Your engagement with the audience is a lot better than much bigger channels. Totally. You know, it's can I just say this? I know that I'll never have a massive show or a big show in general. I'll know, you know what I mean? Like, I know that I'll never be a massive YouTuber or any of that regard. And we'll never have thousands of people watching me or any of that shit, right? But I rather take a small community where we can get to know each other and talk. Because when 600 to 1,000 people are watching, it's impossible to do what I do here. So I'm sure somebody's gonna be like, yeah, Jay's just saying that because he'll never be big. I used to be a big YouTuber in back in like 2013, 14, 15 in Canada, at least. You know, those subs that you see on the channel, those aren't that didn't just like show up. I used to get videos that got 100,000 views. You know, we have one that has like 200,000, 300,000. I've done everything on YouTube, and I don't have like a deep desire to be super, and yeah, I like being creative on the streams, but in terms of YouTube making videos, I have done hundreds of reviews. It's all out of my system, like talking about gaming and stuff. I still enjoy that, but what I'm saying is like, I've done so much on YouTube. I've done incredible things, and I've just sort of, I like just like talking, and that's it now. And you know, I was doing a weekly news show on here, but like the news is so depressing. I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. Every week I was like, hey guys, guess what? They fired 100 people. What's the next story? Oh, let's look. Oh, they fired 1,000 people. It's boring, man. So what's the bar for success? The success bar now is if I have enough members and, you know, people are donating or tipping, I'm able to pay my rent.
Megan. Now that I know her name, Muahaha.
Well, that wasn't a surprise. Raw Dank, Drake, sorry. Why I call you Dank? Nightbreaker, thank you. Everyone knew her name was actually Megan, but Generic White says Jay.
Jay, you rustle my jimmies.
I appreciate it, but she goes by Murray online. What's her last name? Fox? Well, she is pretty foxy. Her and I have been dating now for, I don't know. I guess I don't really want to disclose anything too private about the old Murray. She actually is much older than she looks. That's one thing I'll say. She's actually 47, which she's going to get mad I told you guys that, but she's 47, almost 48. She's pretty old. You could start to see it. You really can see it now, especially, you know, in her toes, but she's a good girl. By the way, she's not 47. I'm kidding. Murray's actual age is actually unknown. She's 30 something. I'll say that, but I'm just fucking around. Isn't she 32? No, she's close to 32. But yeah, I'm just kidding around. I don't know if she's watching right now. She's probably not. But her toes, man, they look like a 70-year-old got out of a jacuzzi after a month. I wouldn't suck on those for $100. Well, Murray's? Maybe. Maybe not. That's weird. All right, guys. So now I'm just rambling. I had but you would suck them for $200. Gray Fox, I would suck Murray's toes for like $5, to be honest. Yeah, I'm rambling now. So, hope you guys enjoyed some of my other hobbies. I have a few other hobbies I'll talk about quickly here. For some odd reason, I bought a lot of modeling clay because I wanted to do something super artistic. What I wanted to do was create a little, I think they're called Dollarama. What are they called? For some reason, I think Robo Taco will know what I'm talking about. It's called like a Dollarama. No.
I
Diorama.
just think you as a person not perfect because nobody. He's very relatable and you're funny, so I enjoy hanging with you.
Drummer Punk, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. I don't know if I'm funny, but oh my god, real spoilers. What did you just do? Okay. What the fuck did you do? Drummer Punk, thank you for the support. I guess I'm staying longer. Let's just stay together. Let's stay together. Fine. I'm not leaving. We're staying longer thanks to real spoilers. He wants me to put on Angry Shark. Oh, God. By the way, the suits are actually hanging up back there in a nice little way. Somebody's messaging me on Steam. Who is it? Keldo had just sent me a gift on Humble Bundle. Lucky, your friends send a gift? What is it? Someone has sent you Ghost Runner 2. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. Hang on. Dude, Ghost Runner is amazing, the first game. Thank you for sending that over, man.
Thanks for everything you do, Jay. Best community around. Now, I want to see an angry shot.
Sushi, sake, hot, so sugar. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Now you can say, hey, this guy's good. Sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Oh, feeling good, and you like that sushi food. Sushi food. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Suck it to you. Feeling good, and you know what sake do. Now you can say, sushi, sake, hot, sushi good. You suck it to me, I'll suck it to you. Feeling good, and you like.
Hang on. This one goes out to real spoilers. Hang on, guys. Here we go. Angry Shark. Wait. There he is. Are you telling me? Are you fucking telling me you only got miniature shrimps? I swam down here from Pelican Bay for giant shrimps, and you only got mini shrimps. What the fuck? Gotta be honest, this thing smells like vaginas. I don't know why. I think because Murray got her juices all over it. So it actually smells like a vagina. It smells like a fish. That's great. That's great. Not that her vagina smells like a fish, but it smells like a vagina. I don't know what's happened here. Okay. So guys, just so you guys know, I'm going to be on onlyfins.com in the next little week here. You guys can get some specialty items. Caldo Head, thank you so much for Ghost Runners. It's been emailed to me apparently. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. That's crazy. Thanks for sending over a copy, dude. Well, definitely I'll try it on stream. Why wouldn't I? Oh my God. So I got more games, Jay. Do you want them? Well, do I want more games? I always want more games, but also I don't want to just, you know, take people's games. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, but thank you.
Jay, have you tried making art with a Wacom tablet?
Actually, dude, Nightbreaker, thank you, dude. I appreciate that super chat. I actually have an iPad Pro with the pencil, and I have fooled around with it. I've made some like weird art using that, but I'm an okay artist. I'm not incredible. I'm not like I'm trying to think. Somebody sent me some stuff. Glamorous Frog is an amazing artist. Guys, by the way, this feels really nice to be wearing right now. Nish says, I've done some bad art on my iPad Pro. Gothy is really good too. Oh yeah, Gothy. Gothy's an artist. I am definitely not an artist. Nightbreaker, thank you for the super chat, by the way, dude. So I think the reason I wanted to do today's stream is just to discuss a few different things, which, you know, I think video games are super important. They're art. They inspire a lot of people to do a lot of different things in life. But the reason I really wanted to do this is because there was some people messaging me saying, like, I've got anxiety, I've got depression, I've got this, and this. I've got all that stuff too. I've got horrible anxiety, depression, you name it. I think we all deal with that stuff, right? But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because different hobbies definitely helped me with my anxiety. You know, getting into photography really got me outside, got me involved. I got a macro lens, which means that you basically shoot close up on a lot of stuff. So I could show you like an example here, but one of my hobbies is to basically go and take macro photography and then Photoshop Lightroom afterwards. What's a good one to show you? I don't know. Here, like I took a photo of a bug. Bugs. You know what I mean? Here's some more bugs. So, here's a bee. Here is one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. That's at the end of a pipe. That's a creepy. So, any other ones? So basically, anybody can get into this. All you have to do is really go out there and go for it, right? This one's cool, but it's hard to tell what it is. So look closely at this, but this is two ants fighting. Two ants fighting. I think you guys could see that. See, there's an ant on the bottom, ant on the top. They're like going at it. So, yeah. Anybody can go and get a camera. Anybody can go get the lens. Anybody can watch a YouTube video to figure out how to do that. It doesn't take long. So that's right there is an example of just, if you have a hobby, or you don't have a hobby, regardless, what you need to do is get out there and do something while you're alive, while you're healthy, while you don't have back issues like me. Anybody can do this. You might look at these photos and be like, holy shit, like, how did you do that? Like, that takes talent. Very, very small amount of talent to get that shot.
If
You know,
I
like-
didn't have baseball, I don't know if I'm here right now. It helps my depression through the winter.
Doug, good point, man. Like, staying fit, having baseball, you know. I go biking mostly to work off all the extra energy I have to the point where I can basically not be depressed because I don't have time to be. Here, this is one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. So that's a flower and a jumping spider. And he's just like chilling in the flowers. But what's cool about this is like you start to see nature from a point of view you've never seen it before. Like, look at this. So my point of doing this hobby stream is like, yeah, games are good. They get you, they can help you escape reality. They can help you with friends because you play online. They can help you be inspired to create your own video game or your own artwork or your own music. They're very pliable when it comes to inspiration. But I also wanted to show you, like, I do other things outside of streaming, and I hope you guys take a little inspiration from this and maybe go get a mountain bike or go get a camera or go get hiking shoes and take a hike and just take your phone and take photos, or, you know, hang out with your friends and go play baseball. Any of that stuff. I just thought it would be fun to have a little bit of a talk, and I think we had a good time today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for saying good photos. I got to be honest with that, man. Glamour says, I'd like to enter a golf tournament. Glamorous, I went golfing for the first time in 25 years with Justin, maybe a week ago, and it was incredible. It was incredible. By the way, I have to just say something else. Basically, somebody was asking me why I move my mouth a certain way, and sometimes I bite the side of my cheek, or I like blink weird. I think I don't need to really explain it, but I have like little tics. So I totally, you know, and I also stutter a little bit, and speech impediment and other things that you might notice on the show. Sometimes I can't read because I'm dyslexic. But I just wanted to say this. Never once have I brought any of this stuff up. And that's because like I'm truly at peace with it. I know that I have these like tics and all of that stuff. And you know, some of the people have noticed it and messaged me and they're like, are you okay? Like, have you been checked for like Alzheimer's? And are you okay? You know, because you're doing these like tics that resemble that and stuff. And I'm like, no. What you guys are seeing is like, I have nervous tics that I do, and I've never really brought this up ever on YouTube. So if you ever see me doing anything like biting the inside of my lip or moving my lips or like touching my eyes or my face or this, that's all like nervous tic stuff, and I'm fine. Like everything's fine. I just wanted to make that clear because I know it was like a group of people starting to question if I was like sick, and I'm not. So it's a anxiety thing. So, Murray just messaged us. She says, "What's on stream today?" I'll just send her an audio message. Actually, no, I won't. Today we're talking about all the different hobbies we have, and people seem to enjoy it. Plus, people miss you as usual, and I miss you as well. Send a video message? No, she's at work. She's at work. I think my food just arrived, but I'm not going to leave yet. So let me grab my food. And for the rest of the night here, it's going to be a slow-paced chat with you guys. We could talk about basically anything at this point since we went over the hobby stuff. But I have to have dinner here quickly. So let me go grab my food. And hopefully you guys stick around if you guys are about to head off and have dinner. Hope you guys have a good dinner. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I know a lot of you are about to leave, so thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. I will be back in like 2 minutes max. I love all of you.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board. We're smiling on top of the world. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board. We're soaring on top of
All right. I'm back. Goddamn hair is everywhere. Sometimes I just do this. Kino, no. Caldo head, I have not. What is that? Just go bald. All right. How many viewers we lose? Everyone?
Congratulations.
Okay, Murray says, "Aw, I miss you too. Anyone have any cool or different hobbies?" Okay, guys, you got to rate my dinner. So it's Greek with some sauces, potatoes. The potatoes look like they're drowned in oil, which normally they don't look like this, but they look okay. Or normally they look okay. Okay. So what did I miss? Anything? Nature Base says, I miss being in a relationship. Let's talk about that for a second. Relationships are difficult. Listen, Coolzilla, I'm going to come down there.
You're fired!
Will you please stop?
Ronald says he wishes he was in a relationship. Listen, relationships are a two-way street. That's my advice. And on the street are obstacles. Tons of obstacles. If you're not prepared to work at a relationship, and I mean constantly work at it, every single day it's work. It's not going to just happen and be good. It doesn't work that way. I'm 43, I'm telling you. Relationships don't work that way. Dean says I had to learn how to use the washing machine. That's a lot of food. Is Robo Taco fat shaming me right now? Guys, wait. Is that a lot of food? Is Robo Taco fat shaming me? I almost can guarantee who that is. Wait. Somebody called Relationships just donated and says we need to work at it. I can fucking guarantee you I know who that is. I'm looking now. I'm not going to say who it is. I know who it is immediately. Oh, it's not one's 2 cents. You guys would never guess who that is. Bobby Brown, what's going on, dude? Dude, did you get your membership? So Bobby, I sent money to Bobby so he could get his membership. Bobby, where's your membership? You're fired.
You're fired.
Gears fan says, do you like gyro at all? Ankerfeld with 5. What the fuck is going on? Thanks, man. Dude. Guys, just so you guys know, Robo Taco in the chat is literally fat shaming me right now. Justin says, I'll get my membership back tomorrow. I'm broke. Justin, man, you don't need to worry about that. I'll send you money to get it. Message me on Discord. Rob D says, Jay, let's talk about VHS tapes. Sure, what do you want to talk about? Ankerfeld, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. What's my favorite independent horror movie of all time? Blair Witch. Rob says, do you still own a lot of VHS tapes? I'll show you. Hang on. So this is not going to pick up well. This is not going to pick up well, but that's just some of the good part of the collection. So yeah, I collect VHS. I have a shit ton of it. That's just some of it. Oh. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Oh, let me get a drink. I didn't take any Advil today for pain, but man, I should have. One of the downsides to being somebody who's fucking anxiety ridden is that you're always tense. So my body is just like my body is just like, I've had enough of this shit. So that's great. That's congratulations. You blew it. Advil. Murray won't give you a full body massage? Murray won't even wash a cup for me. I asked Murray on stream to wash a cup for me because I wanted a drink. She's like, no. Azarath, hang on. Vapor says at least she's hot. Yeah, she's pretty hot. So what's everyone having for dinner? I know that we're not really talking about our hobbies anymore. But what is it? A Tuesday? Let's see what everyone's having for dinner. Hang on. The size doesn't translate to quality. It could mean anything. So we're talking about a file. We're not talking about my dick. All right. Let's see. Nightbreaker says he's not sure what he's having for dinner. You can have me.
Congratulations.
D Junior says cheesecake. That's healthy. Nish says hamburger and fries, which is classic. What else we got here? JV, thank you for being a member, says going to pick up a pizza right now. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Jason Netton says chicken Alfredo. Dude, when that's made proper, it is good. MRC says, I don't know what I'm making. Well, you better figure it out because it's fucking close to bedtime.
Will you please stop?
Take is eating chow mein. Dude, I like egg foo young. Oh. Put it in my mouth. Drummer Punk says we're eating fajitas. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Doug says tacos later.
Congratulations.
Nature Base says, I want to marry a woman for Japan so I could travel there whenever. Well, that's romantic.
Congratulations.
That's one of the most romantic gestures I've ever heard in my life. Oh. All right. Azeroth says chicken Alfredo sounds good right now. It would. Billy, I have no fucking clue. Are you a sweet or savior person? Well, I am Jesus the Savior. I definitely have a sweet tooth that I can't control sometimes. Every once in a while, I'll buy a bag of Oreos and wake up at about 4 in the morning with a glass of milk, and I'll finish at least a row of Oreos at 5 or 4 in the morning and then just go right back to bed without brushing my teeth. I would say that that is some autistic behaviors.
Congratulations.
So I don't suggest you do that because you're going to end up in the hospital with diabetes, but also your teeth are going to rot out. But yeah, I have a sweet tooth like you cannot imagine, guys. All right, what did we miss? Knuckwolf gifted a membership, and it went to Nick. Thank you so much for that. I think that puts us at a total of... we have 12 new members today, which is way more than I thought.
A good friend of mine from college lost her childhood friend Thursday from complications of lymphoma. Per the Funil, I read online obituaries today.
Man, I'm sorry. Lymphonia, what is that? Let me look that up. Is that cancer? It is. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, that's terrible. Like, when you said lymph, I actually, my underarm here, my, I don't think it's a lymph node, but I don't know if I pulled a muscle, but yeah, you get lymph nodes all over your body. I've got, like, pain here and on this side, too. Probably some sort of infection. But it's not fun, man. I mean, that's just... I'm sorry to hear that. Knuckwolf, thank you again for the gifted membership, but yeah, fuck cancer. That's, again, not to talk about Boogie, but... Oh, by the way, tomorrow I get paid. Tomorrow, I'm donating $500 to Sickids Hospital. Jungle Fever says, am I blocked? Did I do something wrong? No, why? Yeah, you're not blocked. I don't know what that means. So I appreciate you guys sticking around for this, like, just watching me eat. But we could talk about anything if you want now. Derek says, great shirt. Thank you, man. I love this movie. Filmed in Nova Scotia, Canada. Guys, I have a very important video to show you guys. I forgot about this. This is a video of Philip Burnell eating a piece of corn. There you go, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Guys, he eats really weird. Here's my impersonation of Phil eating anything. Ready? I don't know what to do with the food in my mouth now. Now it's just like a giant ball of bread in my mouth. Look away. Look away. Everyone look away.
Congratulations.
You
I
can look
wonder
back.
if Phil eats cat like that too.
Raw Dakota, I don't know. Thank you, Raw. Appreciate you. I don't know, man. But he eats food like a fucking weirdo. Robo Taco, don't make me joke about what you just said. Robo Taco says you committed to it. Swallow. Read that out again.
I have an important question. Oh, 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 oh.
Would you rather a suck job from a like it?
Plug.
Or a tug job from a gloom hand?
Pelt Drums wants to know if I rather get a suck job from a like. I don't know if I'm saying anything racist, or a tug job from a gloom hand. What the fuck? We're talking about Legend of Zelda creatures, right? You think you're gonna get me on this one, right? You thought I didn't know. Those are Legend of Zelda creatures. So let's look them up together. Like. So guys, this is a like. That's a like. The thing that sucks you right off, right? So that's a like. Or a gloom hand looks like this. I'll just show it. Gloom hand in Legend of Zelda looks like this. Everyone knows the gloom hand. So the question is, so now you know what the gloom hand is. The question is, would you rather get a suck job from a like or a tug job from a gloom hand? I'm going to go with gloom hand job. You know why? Look again at the photo. Look again at the photo, guys. Tell me I'm wrong about this. That's not one hand. That's 5 hands. That's 5 hands. One tug job from 5 hands. Look at them. They're all begging to tug a dick. Look, 1, 2, 3 hands. They come out of nowhere just to give a hand job in the game. So I'm going with the Furious hand job with 4 hands at minimum. What's happening here? So there you go. To answer your question, I would take the hand jobs. Pelt Drums. Thank you.
Congratulations.
You're fired.
Could you imagine getting a hand job from 5 hands? The hands would never get tired. For me, you put 1 and 2 on top, and you do it the ones you know about this.
Ones, stay gay.
The twist, the full 2-hand twist. I'm telling you, I would love a full hand twist, gloom hand job from the fucking character from Legend of Zelda. Give me a hand job right now.
You're one, stay gay. You dumb motherfucker.
Will you please stop?
Booch says, now I miss dating. Listen, Booch, you realize that ones can get on a flight, right?
Cream hole.
Now, let me also say this. If you ever meet a girl that has no teeth, you know what to do. Here's a question. Any of the guys out there, would you date a girl that had no teeth? Booch says no. Serge, yes, she's gorgeous. A gorgeous woman, but no teeth. MCR says depends, question mark. No, she doesn't need depends. She could shit on her own in the toilet. She's not 80. She's like a 30-year-old, amazing looking woman. No depends. She's not shitting in your Buick. Serge X says if she's a 10 out of 10 with no teeth, he's down. Dude, that's fucking disgusting. That's fucked up. Serge X, that's messed up, man. That's Murray has no teeth. Murray has incredible white teeth. She takes care of her teeth. Ma'am, Ones, can you fly down here and give me a massage?
Yo, One, stay gay.
Are you smoking your socks?
My back is just killing me. Booch blew my back out the other day. Hurts. Robo says, I don't have front teeth for a year while getting implants. I chose to pause what you're referring to until I had a... Robo Taco has confirmed in the chat. Unless I'm losing my mind, she's confirmed that she...
I met a girl once with sideburns. I should have known she was sketch since she lived east of Sherburne and Dundas.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh. Mystery. Oh, my God. What did you shave this? Did you hold the sideburns as she rode you? Like, what happened? We need the whole story. Do you call her Elvis? What's happened? Mystery, I love you. You're a maniac. Nightbreaker. Oh, God. Here we go.
Jay makes Murray gum all over his 7 inches. Jay makes Murray gum all over his 7 inches. Jay makes Murray gum all over his 7 inches. Oh, oh, oh.
One thing about that story is not true. I'm not 7 inches. I am the size of an iPhone Pro Max. You see that right there? That's literally me. So you can get like 2 hands on it. I am literally just under that. It's like 6.7. You guys know my size. You're fired for getting that incorrect.
You're fired.
Will you please stop?
What is the diameter? It's the diameter of like an Oreo in some spots. Oh yeah, look. This is how Phil eats a chicken breast. One's 2 cents, you're the size of a mouse? Ankerfeld, I appreciate you. So Robo Taco confirmed to the audience that she had no teeth, but she never gave a gum job. So we've learned something new today. I would smash my teeth out to give a rim job to fucking... What? Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I said. Somebody's getting a rim job. I don't know. I apologize for that. Hang on, guys. We got something special.
No exaggeration, this food is going to just explode everywhere, the kind of food that is. 3 kinds of meats. There's your ribs.
Oh my god,
along
no.
with a biscuit. And then...
Oh my god.
What is so bright? Oh, you know what it's looking at? It's looking at the ring.
Listen, I don't like watching Phil on the show, but we're going to watch this. Just get ready.
Right, that's why it looks so bright. Okay, so...
He did a stream? He did a stream just showing you... He did a stream just chewing food? No. Like...
Here's the feast. Here it is.
What?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the girls Rich dated when you worked for him?
I never saw any girls he dated. Because he wasn't dating. So yeah. Thanks for the support, Mystery. I appreciate it, but yeah, I'm just being honest. He never dated because he was with somebody. Now I can confirm the girls I dated during that time. And I can't, I was going to show you her, but why would I? I was dating one girl the whole time I was with, Rich, editing.
You can see it. Look at that. And now I can actually eat it over there. So...
Wait a minute. Listen to this.
Here's the feast. Here it is. You can see it. Look at that. And now I can actually eat it over there. And you can watch me eating. Which is obviously very different from what I used to do, because this camera now moves. I have a brand new webcam that allows me to do this.
Oh my god. Oh my god, like...
Right? How cool is this?
Oh yeah, it's so fucking cool. Guys, I mean, watch this. Watch this, Phil. You ready, guys? Watch this. Now guys, look. I'm eating a meal at a table. Isn't this cool, right? This is cool, right? How you guys doing? This is awesome. This is cool, eh? I know. Guys, I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real. I'm not going to watch the whole thing. Trust me. I know people don't care about this, but we have to watch a little bit of this.
So we could try different things. Let's see what we want to try first. Which meat? I haven't ever tried this fried chicken. This is from Famous Dave's, by the way, which is an American barbecue chain of restaurants. I've never tried their fried chicken. I think it's like brand new. So I'm going to try the fried chicken first. I don't know what it's called. It has a name, like Irma's fried chicken or something like that. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what it looks like, or what it tastes like, I should say. Okay? All right.
Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait. I've been waiting a year for this. Is this hand shaking a
like
lot?
Irma's fried chicken or something like that.
Hang on.
I don't know.
Watch his right
We're
hand.
going to give it a
Wait.
shot. We're going to see what it looks like, or what it tastes like, I should say. Okay? All right.
Wait a minute. His hand moves weird there. Look, look, look. Okay, never mind.
Look at that. Crispy, hard and crispy on the outside. Let's see.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What? Who the fuck watches this? Who the fuck wakes up and goes, I can't wait to watch a man eat chicken in front of the camera? It's not even a good fucking shot. It's nice and hard and crispy. Is he... This is why Phil is who he is. I can't fucking believe it. So he just eats it. That's all this is, right?
Mmm. Wow. Mmm. That is delicious. It's juicy on the inside, and the breading has a spice to it. It has a little bit of a kick. Wow, that is delicious, juicy fried chicken. Yummy. Mmm. Mmm. I really like that.
Guys, I don't even know. Okay, fuck the chicken. Let's see what he goes to. I can't believe that. I can't believe that that's a thing.
Honestly, I didn't think it would be that good. It's very juicy, and it has a spice, like a burning spice in your mouth. And the breading, that's really, really good. Okay, let's try the baked chicken.
Here we go.
Or I should say rotisserie chicken, because that's what this is. Rotisserie barbecue chicken. I think.
Why does he have so many fucking pieces of meat? What the fuck is this?
Bursting with flavor.
Yeah, Tower Dragon, thank you, dude. This is fucking insane.
Well, I just got sauce all over my finger. I didn't mean to do. The seasoning is quite...
That looks like my cat. That looks like my cat when I fucking give her sauce on my finger. Watch. Watch in the top right.
Sauce all over my finger.
That's my cat when I feed her a piece of chicken. This is insane. All right. So he doesn't like it. What's he go to next?
All semblance of moisture. They way overcooked the ribs.
Oh, shit.
Way overcooked.
Uh-oh. Guys, they overcooked the ribs.
So here's their ribs. Their famous ribs.
Here we go.
I gotta find where the meat is. Here it is.
Somebody's got to put that on a soundboard. Got to find where the meat is.
See how the ribs are.
Can I just say something hilarious? Why does he lean in when he eats? Because he thinks we want to see him chew it? Watch. He's not on camera, but then watch this. What the fuck is that for? Here comes the complaining. Sorry, guys. We're almost done this.
Salty,
I can't help it.
Flavorful. Incredibly dry. The ribs are bone dry. Right? Well, here we have potato wedges, which they call fries, and corn on the cob.
Those look horrible.
Try potato wedge. Not bad. Messy ass eating 101. Here we go.
Here we go. Oh my god.
Wilbur beans, everybody.
Oh my god.
See the stuff in it? There's pieces of bacon and other things in there. Yeah. Thumbs up to the Wilbur beans. They're really... It is so flavorful. It is so good, man.
Wait a minute, guys. This video is 40 minutes long, and I've just discovered that he eats the whole time.
So basically this...
And then...
My crotch. Oh, hold on. Probably don't want to see my crotch. Excuse me.
What the fuck is he doing? What the fuck? He made $355 in tips that day? In eating? What is that? What is happening?
Here we go. That's about right. Probably a tiny bit more this way.
Is he going to give a
and
recap?
Not enough breading on meat to actually enjoy the flavor. Once you get halfway through it, you're done. You can't eat any more breading because you're out. You know, they're out of meat. The wedges are bland. Pretty much no seasoning.
Oh my god. I can't believe this. He did a 40-minute stream eating. What am I doing wrong with my... And he made $355? Guys, tomorrow's... Everything's canceled for the week. I'm just going to eat. And you guys are just going to watch me from a weird angle. Like, I'm doing this wrong. Where's my table? That is insane. Oh my god, oh, Hamo.
Congratulations.
How's Hamo doing, buddy? I haven't seen you for a while. I appreciate you, man. Hamo's been watching me for probably close to 12 years. Anyways, enough Phil. That was mysterious, strange. That was weird. Anyways, guys, that was weird. Are you kidding me? Wow. So, you know, it's like... He dropped shit on his carpet, too. Oh, my God. Alien, what's up? Slutty Food Enthusiast donated $1 and says, I love when it's bursting with flavor in my mouth, sometimes to my face and when my eyes are closed.
Congratulations.
Cream.
Congratulations.
Cream.
Oh my God. So, by the way, tomorrow, if you're just still here, I will be streaming tomorrow some Bloodborne during the day. So I appreciate that. Holy shit. We have 14 new members today's stream on a Tuesday. Thank you so much for sending in memberships, guys. That's what keeps the show alive. I appreciate that very much. And thank you for being members in general. I think it's time for everyone to go eat dinner now. So I'm going to say goodnight for tonight. I don't know what time I'll be back. Mad Max fan, you're late.
You're fired.
So tomorrow at 8 o'clock EST on the Discord is movie night. So tomorrow. And also during the day, I'm just going to do a stream playing Bloodborne. Let's just have some fun. So everyone, get to the Discord right now. Wait, Glamorous Frog's not having dinner? Oh, it's 1 in the morning where he... Oh. Ed, thank you. Shrimp, thank you. Knight, thanks for the stream. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, Nightbreaker. 1's 2 cents says get on the Discord.
Yo, one, stay gay, you dumb motherfucker.
Shout out to the ones. Wastelander, wait a minute, you're late. You're late, Wastelander.
You're fired.
How does... Hi, I just made it. What did I miss? The whole stream, Wastelander. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're fired.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Wastelander, that's not actually you. Who is that? Let me ask the actual Wastelander if that's him. That's one of our mods pretending to be Wastelander. Is that you, Sexy Coco? Wastelander, if it's you, message me on Discord right now and say it's you. Just so we can confirm, make sure nobody's stolen your account or anything. Because it says Wastelander period, which is strange. So message me on Discord right now, dude. Quick. Let's go! I don't know. Sorry for being a little bit over... Okay, so it is actually Wastelander. I got a little scared there. I was like, wait a minute. Who is that? Real Spoiler says, how much for a 2 a.m. stream? A 2 a.m. stream from now? Let's ask Wastelander. Wastelander, how much for a 2 a.m. stream? What should I do? $75. Kyle Denson says 500. I don't think we're getting a $500 donation for 5 a.m. That's an additional 6 hours. Okay, yeah. Guys, I'll stay until 5 in the morning for $500. Let's go. You guys have 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Yeah. Booch, you're staying. Adam, I love you. Anyways, thanks for watching tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Real Spoiler. I'll see you tomorrow. Take, thank you. Raymond, thank you. Billy, thank you. D Jr., thank you. Thank you, Booch. Hellcat, thank you. Freddy Cougar, Azarath, thank you. Jesse G, appreciate you. Raw Dakota with the $1 to take the lead, thank you, I appreciate you. 60 seconds left, guys, I appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I enjoyed our chat today, I hope you guys enjoyed it. How many hours of back ribs for 2 a.m.? Myth, thank you. Wastelander, don't fucking do it. You're a maniac. I had a lot of fun today, by the way. I'm gonna go. Tower Dragon just donated $2 and said 500. I think Julie B put him up for that. All right, 10 seconds, guys. I appreciate you. I love you. That does not count. You hear that? You hear that? There's a storm coming. What the fuck? Murray just sent me a photo. She says, my hobby is drinking Caesars. What? She's lost her mind. Okay, I got a question to you guys. I got a question. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like playing some Elden Ring, maybe. Should I play Elden Ring? I don't know. And I could play it online and just keep streaming, but I would have to re-stream maybe. Or should I just wait until tomorrow for Bloodborne and just go take care of my back? Debating. Fuck. My back is like, I'd say 8 out of 10 pain right now. I'm going to say, fuck, I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm not going to read the chat because I'm going to make the decision myself. Let me actually think about this. Can I sit here for another like 3 hours and play Elden Ring? I could totally do that. My back, though. What can I take? Do I have any meds? I'm out of Advil. That's why I'm in pain today. I have no fucking Advil. Booch, you're fired. No, you know what? Oh. So Murray's watching us while she's at work. So I'm going to call her work and have her deported. You have to do it. You brought it up. All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I'm going to go grab some drinks and stuff. So I'm going to end this stream and I'll be back in about 10 minutes with some Elden Ring. Late night, Tuesday Elden Ring. So I'll see you guys in about I got to go to the store and grab some something to drink because I'm dying here. So I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes or less. So get your asses ready. We're going to play some Elden Ring. I'm going to kill some bosses. I'll see you in 10 minutes, guys.